Hey everybody, Brian Falchuk here with another maybe quicker live and less sleeves. So why is that? Not the most professional look for me, but there's a reason for it. So I just got home and I commuted under my own power. It's a stupid hashtag that I never really got off the ground. Cuyop, commute under your own power. But whether the hashtag caught on or not, I'm still doing it. So that means for all or some of your commute, do it yourself, whether it's on your feet or on wheels that your feet are pushing. Something, walking, running, jogging, biking, skateboarding, rollerblading, I don't know, something that uses your power. I guess skateboarding is not totally there, maybe a little bit of pushing. Um, but the whole point is to get some movement, some exercise at the start of your day and the end of your day. I have been doing this since I think like 2013, off and on. When I've been based in Boston, I've definitely been doing it. It's been harder in. I was in Atlanta for a number of years. For some reason, like great weather, you think it'd be easier there, but the setup just around there wasn't ideal for it. But the point is not really to talk about Kuyop. The point is to talk about excuses. So why was I doing this in the first place? Well, I wanted to get a bigger workout in. I was training for an event. That's when it originally happened. And I didn't have the time, or so I said. I could have found the time, but it would have meant stealing from family time, sleep, other things I was trying to get done. And I realized I was spending so much of my time stuck in traffic. And I decided to hop into Google Maps and see under the foot directions, walking directions or the biking directions, it has those too. Could I get from my house to my office, or at least part of the way, maybe to the train? Because actually the longest part of my commute was the shortest part. It was about 4 or 5 miles to get to a train station that took about a half an hour because of traffic. And then the train ride was like 20 minutes, even though it was significantly further. So what if I could get myself to the train faster, lock my bike up there, and then zip in on the train? Super easy. It's like 15 minutes on my bike. So I was actually cutting time off of my commute. So I looked into that more, and then I started found, well, like I could ride to the station in running clothes with my regular clothes, my backpack, commute in on the train to a certain stop, and then run the rest of the way and get like a 5K run. Or ultimately, if I ran the whole way after biking, it was 6 miles. So it's like, now we're starting to get somewhere. I was starting to create these workouts, but more importantly, what I was creating was a way to get in my priorities by looking differently at my day. And I realized how much we make excuses rather than achievements. So are you making excuses or making progress is how I titled this. And that's the real question. I hear it all the time with people that I coach from a wellness or weight loss standpoint. Things like, oh, I would work out, but I have to do this with my kids or my job or whatever. They use their kids or other things as an excuse. An excuse may be a slightly offensive term, but it's true. Your kids aren't the excuse. Your job's not the excuse. Maybe it's the reason. You need to be healthier for your kids so you can be there for them and do things with them and live longer and healthier and set a good example for them. You need to be healthier for your job so you can perform better, so you can de-stress. I mean, my return Kuyop back from work, back home, was such a great way to decompress from the day, process the thoughts I had. It ended up that by looking creatively at my day, I found ways to stop making excuses, rejigger things, make some different priority calls, and fit in the things that mattered most to me. So Kuyop is just a silly sounding but clever solution to a problem I know a lot of people face. So ask yourself, what is it you're trying to do that you say you don't have time for? And ask yourself if you really don't have time for it, or if maybe there are other places you can steal from. I give everyone the same black hole of time, is their mobile phone and specifically social media. Now, not everyone's big into social media, and of course it's kind of ironic that I'm on social media talking about this, but do you spend time going like this, staring at your phone? Your neck starts to hurt, your shoulders start to round in. Maybe set that aside. Don't bring your phone with you when you go to do something, like go to the bathroom. You may find that you have a lot more free time in the day. I promise you, it's these little moments, little decisions that you can rejigger to create space. So that's the challenge. Think about it. whether it's cuyop or anything else, whether it's about exercise or reading or talking to that person you really should be talking to, catching up with. Maybe it's about going to see someone, a social worker or a therapist of some kind to talk through things you're dealing with. Maybe it's spending time with a mentor or a career coach, taking that class you always wanted to take, studying that foreign language, whatever it is. I'm sure you can make the time if you reprioritize, stop making excuses, and look creatively at your day. So, are you making excuses or are you making progress? I bet you anything, with a bit of concerted effort, you too can start making progress. And if nothing else, if you do cuyop, just like share your workout with that hashtag, because I got to get this thing off the ground one way or the other. All right, I'm going to sign off there. Have a great night. Keep on doing it. Go out and do it. Whatever helps you move yourself forward. Thanks so much.